Hi, morning. Can you hear us clearly now?
Yeah, hi, good morning. I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. We were wondering what is it that your strategy is in this market? Time to buy yet?
So I think what we have seen in last 5, 6 months after a steep correction, what we call it in last, because stock-wise there's a lot of been correction rather than the indices. So I think after 3 good years, I think market is showing some kind of cool off or maybe a base which is getting it created before it takes off. So my sense is now what we saw in last couple of years was I think broader base rally which and everything was moving on. So now what we believe is I think it will be a stock picking which will come into the front seat, and I think a lot of stocks will do well from here. And with this correction, we have seen a lot of stocks come back to a very good reasonable valuations. So my sense, I think again, one, I think sectors what do we like is I think is financials. I think which is that sector has done quite well. So my sense, I think we will come back, and I think a lot of stocks looks attractive from the current levels. And I think the broader base, if you look at the data has been improving. So just to give you a perspective, Q2 versus Q3 was better. Now I think Q4 would be better. What we are expecting. So I think when things have cooled off, if you look at the biggest gainer, I think the crude prices which has cooled off, and I think inflation below sub 4, RBI's interventions, what we've seen. So I think all these things are just getting a base for our markets to move up. And as I said, it will be a stock pickers and a stock specific rather than the entire markets rallying into it.
Are you a big fan of this IT versus bank trade? Money is moving out of IT, moving into banks.
Sorry?
Do you think there is merit in this IT versus bank trade? Money is moving out of IT into banks.
I agree that money has been moving up from IT into banks, and I think what we saw also in 3, 4 quarters, I think exactly 4 quarters where we saw the IT stocks performing, and last year at the same time, I think we saw that IT stocks moving up, and I think same thing what we've seen is now we've seen the correction in the IT stocks, and the money is moving into the financials. And I think a lot of large cap IT names, I think we have seen a muted growth and maybe nothing much in last 2, 3 quarters. So I think that correction which was due in the large cap IT names, which is happening. So I think large cap will still underperform in IT names versus the mid caps for some time.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.